Ba-ba-ba-bam. Everything's working beautifully.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I know I'm doing well. Today is going to be an incredible day. I can tell you that right out the gate. Today is going to be an incredible, absolutely powerful day. Everything's working great this morning. It's Monday morning, 5:30 a.m., April 15th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the first and the last time it'll ever be. First and the last time it'll ever be Monday, April 15th, 2019. So we got to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. You with me? The absolute most of this incredible day. Even though it is tax day. For those of you that haven't filed your taxes yet, make sure you get that done today. There's your public service announcement. Today is April 15th. You got to get that in. Man, what a weekend. Dude, I'm telling you, what a weekend that just went that I just got through, that you just got through, that we just got to experience. It was an incredible weekend all the way around. My man Tiger Woods took it down in the Masters, which was an absolutely incredible moment for him, an incredible moment for America, just an incredible moment all the way around. Another incredible moment was my daughter, Miss Savannah Rain Lundy. She has decided that she wants to have her own show. She kind of wants to be like her dad. She doesn't want to have a daily show, but she wants to have a weekly show. So she's decided she's going to go out. She's going to rock that out. She's going to do that once a week. We're going to post that over on YouTube. The show is called Simply Savvy. So if you don't follow my YouTube page already, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. You can get there by going to youtube.com/Glenn Lundy. But she's going to have a show on there called Simply Savvy that's going to be absolutely incredible. Another interesting part about the weekend is my son Joel was supposed to have a soccer game. He was also supposed to have 2 football games. And ultimately what ended up happening is they ended up canceling all of his games. They canceled his soccer game because there wasn't enough players on the other team. They canceled his football games because there was a big storm that was supposed to come through. Actually, it ended up being beautiful yesterday, but there was supposed to be a big storm. There was a lot of wind. But anyways, they canceled his game. So my family, the Lundy family, we got to spend a lot of time at the house, hanging out, taking care of some stuff, doing some spring cleaning, so on and so forth. And this right here is a picture of what it looks like in the Lundy house for my poor wife. That's her there in the middle in the fetal position as she is surrounded by the 6 kids all on one bed, hanging out. They got their iPads rocking. Joel's climbing out from behind the headboard, if you can see him back there. So we got to spend a lot of time together as a family, which was absolutely awesome. Church was fire. I go to Southland Christian Church here in Lexington, Kentucky, and my man was putting it down. Scott Nichols was going into the story of patience, the story of the Egyptians, the story of Moses, and he was just putting down some absolute nuggets of wisdom, so I really appreciated that. Also, we had a free t-shirt giveaway this weekend. If you have not gone to GlennLundy.com, go to GlennLundy.com. You can get your free t-shirt. The t-shirt looks just like this and is absolutely amazing. So you can go get your free t-shirt. I think we've given away right at like 200 t-shirts so far. Yeah, I think it's right at like 200 t-shirts so far. So I want you to make sure that you go get yours. If you haven't gone to GlennLundy.com, get your t-shirt. The design is beautiful. It's got the Rise and Grind logo. And then, of course, it says, "I was made for this," right across the stripes there on the flag. So that's kind of a big part of the weekend. A big part of my weekend. I hope you had an incredible weekend as well. There was also a really special experience. There was also a really special experience that happened this weekend. My friend Danelle Delgado, and that's her with my boy Shaka Dyson, but my friend Danelle Delgado, she challenged the Next Level group. Okay, we had a group called Goalkeepers at the beginning of the year, which was awesome. And you can get the recordings from the Goalkeepers group when you go and get your free t-shirt. If you want, you can get those recordings, which were amazing and life-changing for a ton of people. But we have another group called Next Level. And this Next Level group, we've been deep diving into each of the people in the Next Level, into their personal, into their four main areas, which is money, mentality, their movement, and their ministry. So we've been really diving into those four areas. And my friend Danelle Delgado, she came on and she challenged us to do something special last week. And I'll extend the challenge out to all of you out there here that are watching right now on #RiseAndGrind. I'll extend the challenge out to you as well. So what Danelle did is Danelle challenged us to earn, not raise. Got to clarify that, and not just give. But she challenged us to earn an additional $1,000 in 1 week. Figure out a way to earn an additional $1,000 on top of what you would normally earn. So people in the group did different things. I know Angela, she went into her jewelry box and she sold some old jewelry that she never wore. I personally created a free t-shirt. And then I threw a couple other products in there. I threw a planner at a discounted rate. If you haven't got a planner yet, you can get one there. Also, we put in the goalkeeper course, the assets from the goalkeeper course, so the video content from that. And so we had to raise an additional $1,000 this past week on top of what we normally make. And then here's the best part. We had to take that additional $1,000 that we earned and we had to give it away. That's right. Earn it. Figure out a way to earn an additional $1,000 and then give it away. And it was an incredible challenge. I learned so much from it. I learned a couple things. I learned that when you really want it, you can always earn an extra buck. Always. There's always a way. If you really focus and you think outside the box, there's always a way that you can make a little extra money. You can go sell something. You can create something. There's always a way. So brainstorming and just saying, okay, I got to go get it when your back's up against the wall, when there's a deadline on it, creates something new in you, right? So we went out there, we raised $1,000. Something else that I learned is that finding creative ways to give back and the impact that it can have on people is incredible. So I'm going to show you what we did. We decided that my wife used to be a server. She was a server for the longest time, and that was a big part of her life, and she knows what it's like. And the rumor is that on Sundays, tips are the worst on Sundays, right? Isn't that bad? But that's like the stigma. The stigma is that Christians, church people, they go out on Sundays, they go out to eat, but they don't tip well. They leave a tip that says something like, God loves you, or God can save you, or something like that. And they don't tip well. That's the stigma in the service industry. So we wanted to do something about that. So the audio on here is not great because my wife gets uncomfortable in these situations. And so she pulled back as far as she could possibly pull back. But I want to show you guys what it looks like when you tip your server at Cracker Barrel $1,000. This is Audrika. Audrika has been working here at Cracker Barrel for 8 years now, and you have 3 kids, and you're working to be a firefighter. Awesome, and you're doing this on the weekend. So we're very thankful for you. And so each of the kids have something that they want to give you. Okay. Lauren, want to go first?
Oh, thank you.
Willow? Savannah? Miss Mayor? Hey, Fisher.
Yeah.
So that's our new friend there. I got to talking to her. She is a mother of three. She's got a boy getting ready to graduate high school, and then she's got a 15-year-old, and she's got like a 12-year-old, I think it was, or an 8-year-old. Sorry, 8-year-old. So she's got the three kids, and she's studying. She's working to be a firefighter. She wants to be a firefighter. She wants to help people, and so she's getting ready to take her physical for becoming a firefighter. She works at Cracker Barrel on the weekends. That's how she pays the bills. She takes care of the kids throughout the week, and she's working on being a firefighter. And my family, thanks to Danelle's awesome challenge, we were able to raise an extra $1,000 and give it away yesterday. My kids got to be a part of it. They each got to hand her a $100 bill, so they got to get that entire experience as well. So I'm so thankful for Danelle and people in my life that continue to challenge me to go out there and make a massive impact on this planet, right? So that's what our weekend looked like. And also, I've been putting in a lot of work on a bunch of major projects. We've got some major things going on here with hashtag Rise and Grind. We have some amazing things going on in automotive. We've got this consortium that we're putting together that's going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to be able to help a lot of dealers, and we're doing a lot of things to really propel hashtag Rise and Grind. We're trying to propel hashtag Rise and Grind as far and wide as humanly possible. And really, here's why. Wouldn't that be the coolest story, like, in the world? Wouldn't that be the coolest story? The story of the kid that made a ton of mistakes growing up, right? He made a ton of mistakes growing up. He was in and out of jail. He was drinking. He was partying. He was doing all of these things. He was making really poor decisions. He was a non-believer. He stepped on people. He lied to people. He cheated people. Like, he was just out and around. The kid was just out and around. He just wasn't a good kid, making really big mistake after big mistake. And ultimately, he grows up and he has some experiences where he gets knocked down and he becomes an underdog where you don't think there's any way this kid's ever going to win. And right when almost everybody gives up on him, he starts to grow up a little bit. And he starts to wise up a little bit. And he starts to turn things around, and he grows and he expands and things happen, and ultimately he starts to make this global impact where he's making a massive impact in people's life, and he changes the world, and then he like falls back down, but he gets back up and he does it all over again. Wouldn't that be an incredible story? Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't we all cheer for that? Wouldn't we all clap and laugh and applause and experience his joy with him? You see, I think underdog comeback stories are the absolute best. I think they're the absolute best. And before we get too far down into that road, I think we should probably dance a little bit. We haven't danced yet this morning. I think we should dance. I think we gotta get the energy up. We gotta change the tone just a little bit. I already had a plenty of energy, but we're going to bring a little bit more. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes for you to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching on live or you're watching on replay, say what's up, and I'll say what's up. Good morning, Sandra Benstock. How are you? What's up, Sean Woodward and Don Sankey, Ray Hatcher and Beth Workman? How you doing, Archie and George Fleming? What's up, Casey Rossiter, Bill McClain, Janelle Griego and Christopher Campbell? Carolyn Carter's up in here. I see Liza Myers-Borges. What's up, Vicki Everett and Lindsay I? Pam, are you in here? Susan, are you in here? I hope Yvonne is in here. What's up, CC Eberly? Naomi Bussinger? I love it, man. Everybody's up in here. Yeah, where is Trendy Trenda? What's up, Chris McLaughlin? What's up, Tracy Shepard? Ray Hatcher? And my man Josh. Oh! love it. That's my What's Up Danger. That's that What's Up Danger from the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Underdog stories. You know that feeling? You all know that feeling. I know you know that feeling. That feeling where you really like screwed up. Or something terrible. Like something terrible went down and started to impact and affect. Like right in the pit of your stomach. You know, that you experienced a bad breakup. You thought you were never going to make it back. Or there was a loss that really impacted you on a massive level. Something that you really struggled with. You know, that pit in your stomach, just awful. Awful feeling. And then we have that thing that is the exact opposite of that. You see, I feel like the comeback story is the exact opposite of that. It's this moment of pure joy. This moment where the energy that runs through you, it makes the hairs on your arms stand up. It's just this powerful, impactful moment where you know that you're experiencing something great. Something phenomenal, something that you'll remember for a lifetime. It's those rare moments where we step into and we know we're exactly where we're supposed to be. Those moments of pure, elated joy where everything goes away, all goes away. We feel amazing. We feel fantastic. We feel on top of the world. Those moments where we're totally 100% alive. You see, that's what I love about the comeback stories. That's what it feels like when there's a comeback story. And so my question to you this week, today and this week, is how do we get more of those? How do we get more comeback stories? How do we get more of those moments where we're electric, where we're alive, where the hairs on our arms stand up, where we know we're exactly where we're supposed to be, where we feel straight, pure joy running through our veins? How do we get more of that? I want more of that. I'm guessing you want more of that. So how do we get more of those? And why are we called to those? Why do we respond to those moments in that way? And where can we find those? I want to answer those questions this week. I want to answer that. So first, let's go right to the first one. How do we get more of those moments? Those moments of pure, electric, energetic joy. How do we get more? I want more. Do you want more? I know you want more. I watched everybody yesterday as they posted, as they shared this moment with Tiger Woods, this moment where the man came back. The man was beat down. He made tons of mistakes. He was the bad boy. We had all given up on him. But he was the only one that hadn't given up. We all thought he could never win another one. We all thought his career was ruined. We all thought he was over and he was done with. And then yesterday when he won, the world came alive. We experienced the joy with him. We laughed and we cried and we just shared the experience on a global level. And so we have to look at this. We got to go, okay, how can we get more of these moments in our life? How do we get more of this? How do we get to experience this comeback story? And so we have to look at the clues and go, okay, let's look at the clues so that we can apply these things in our life so that we can get more of that. I want those moments. I want those moments where I lift the world up on my shoulders and everybody cheers in joy. I want those moments. So let's look at the clues. And the first one's really, really simple. You see, Tiger Woods, my man, he had a rough decade. He had a rough 10 years. He had a rough decade. He really, really did. He broke down. He made some terrible, terrible mistakes. And he overcame all of that to become a Masters champion. So the first clue that I see right there is, in order for us to find those moments of pure, elated joy where we feel alive, in order for us to find those moments, we have to deal with something difficult. We have to deal with something difficult. There is no comeback story without difficulties. There's no comeback story without drama. There's no comeback story without challenges. It doesn't exist. So if you currently have difficulties in your life, if you have struggles in your life, if there are things that you are dealing with right now in your life, then great news. That's great news. That means you have one of the ingredients required for a comeback story. You have one of the ingredients required for you to experience these moments of joy, these moments of greatness. You have one of the ingredients already. I'm dealing with difficulties. This stuff isn't easy. Doing what I'm doing is difficult. It's hard. It's hard. But I'm thankful to know that that's one of the ingredients required for a comeback story. There must be difficulties. There must be challenges. Do you have difficulties or challenges in your life right now? Because if you do, I'm here to tell you, that's great. That's great. That means your most epic moments are ahead of you. That means that you're on your way to becoming truly alive. The difficulties we need to embrace. We need to understand that that is a required ingredient for us to get more of these incredible moments. Now, see, also, in order for us to get more of these incredible moments in our lives, I know I want more of these moments. I'm guessing you do too. In order for you to get more of these incredible moments in your life, you must seek them relentlessly without quitting. You have to seek. You have to look for them. You have to go for it. Seek them relentlessly without quitting. You have to take risks. You have to be a little bit dangerous. See, you're not going to find these moments of greatness, these epic moments that make the hairs on your arms stand up, these moments where you know this is exactly where you were supposed to be, those moments where you lift the world up on your shoulders and inspire others and they cheer for you. You're not going to experience those moments if you're just doing the mundane every single day, day to day. I just go, I sit in my office, I sit in my cubicle, I do my work, and I come home. It's not going to happen, my friend. You've got to get a little risky. You got to live a little bit dangerously. Don't get me wrong. Don't go overboard, but you got to take some chances, and you got to seek joy relentlessly, and you cannot quit. Tiger had every opportunity in the world to quit. He had every reason in the world to quit. He had all the money in the world to quit. He did not have to continue to relentlessly seek his comeback. He did not have to do that. He chose to do that. And in choosing to do so, he did something we never could have imagined. Something we never thought would happen. I want more of that. I want more of that in my life. How about you? It feels amazing. It's such a break from the norm. It's such an incredible experience. I love it. I love when the hairs on my arms stand up. I love the thrills. I love creating the memories. I love those moments. I love, this is a moment for me. This was stand the hair up on my arms moment for me. When my daughter says, I want to do a show, and she presses record, and she's dancing in her chair, and she's doing all of these things, and I'm going, that's right. That's it. That's what's up. She's 9 years old. Take some risks. Take some chances. Put yourself out there, girl. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I want that for you. I want that in your life. I do. Listen, another thing, another clue that's been left behind. Another clue that we need to take down, we need to make sure that we pay attention to is, in order for us to get more of those moments, more of those absolute epic moments that we remember for a lifetime, in order for us to get more of those, we must expose and eradicate our weaknesses. Make sure you get that. We must expose and eradicate our weaknesses, okay? That means we got to put them out there. We got to admit it. Okay, this is where I'm weak. This is where I struggle. This is my dig. And then once we put it out there and we know what the weakness is, once we expose it, once we dig deep and we really expose the thing that's holding us back, now we have to eradicate it, which takes work. It's one thing to say, okay, I know I suck in this area, but it's another if you don't do anything about it. I want you to expose your weaknesses. And I want you to work towards eradicating them. That's what Tiger did. He knew what his weaknesses were. His weaknesses were women. His weaknesses were the party life. All of those things were his weaknesses. And he exposed those weaknesses. And then he eradicated those weaknesses. He had weaknesses in his back. He exposed that. He eradicated that. Weaknesses in his game. He exposed that. He eradicated that. What are your weaknesses? Expose them and eradicate them. Tackle them. Let's go. The next clue, and we're running around low on time, so I'm going to go through these last two quick. Must not ever let anyone else tell us we can't. You must not ever let anyone else tell you that you cannot. The world told Tiger he couldn't win another one. I was in that camp. I didn't think he could ever win another one. He didn't listen. He did not listen. He went through his difficulties. He figured out his weaknesses. He continued to pursue his dream relentlessly without quitting. He eradicated the weaknesses. He kept going out there every single day. Every single day. And that's what's required for the comeback story, my friends. We can't let anyone else tell us that we can't do it, because they will, I promise. I promise. People are going to tell you that you can't. People are going to tell you that you're making a mistake. People are going to tell you that it's not worth it. People are going to tell you that you shouldn't do that. People are going to tell you not to take that risk. People are going to tell you that it's dangerous. People are going to tell you these things. I'm here to tell you. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't, because you can. You can. I promise you, you can. You are a powerful, 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 powerful being. You can. The last clue, and probably the most important, is if you want more of those moments of greatness, those epic moments where the hairs on your arms stand up, you lift the whole world on your shoulders and everyone cheers for you. I got to tell you right now, you have to get, I know kids watch this show, so I'm not going to say I won't actually cuss, but you got to get your stuff together, dude. You got to get your stuff together. I'm telling you, you're not going to win until you get your stuff together. Just for real, you cannot be out late, partying, drinking, doping, drugging, waking up late, not doing your morning routine, showing up to work late, not taking care of your financials, not taking care of your spouse, not taking care of yourself mentally, not taking care of your stuff physically. You cannot do all of those things. You cannot continue to live an immoral life and expect to reach levels of greatness. It doesn't work. Tiger tried it. Tiger thought, well, I got all the talent in the world. I can chase the women. I can cheat on my wife. I can do all of these things and I'll still be great. No, you won't. The world will shut you down. You must get your stuff together. Get it together. Get it together. You cannot win. I tried to win. I tried to win without having my stuff together. It doesn't work. You will have highs. You will have moments. You will think you're on top of the world, but ultimately you will come crashing down. Get your stuff together. If you want more of those moments. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. I don't know exactly who I'm talking to, but I'm serious. Treat your spouse right. Treat your kids right. Treat your employer right. Treat people right. Do the right thing. If you want to win, do the right thing. Take a look at your character. It's important. Get it together. Get your money right. Get your movement right. Get your mentality right. And get your ministry right. That's how you win, my friends. That's how you win. Listen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday, April 15th. How about that? Pow. Listen, I got to tell you something. You are a child of God, my friend. Do you understand? Now, the reason that I tell you this is for a couple reasons. As a child of God, you have responsibilities in this life and in this existence. You have responsibilities to impact others' lives in a positive and beneficial way. That's your responsibility. Okay? You also have powers far beyond what you might currently believe. Because, see, you have to understand something, that you were uniquely made. No one else can do you but you. You were uniquely made by the God of the universe, the God who made absolutely everything. He made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. The best version, not the average version, not the below average version, but the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're starting to make good decisions. Why? Right? You're watching Rise and Grind. You're going into some positivity. You're in the Rise and Grind group. You're pushing good things out into the world. You're starting to make good decisions. And those things are making an impact. I'm here to tell you, they're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. They've made a massive impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it. But I believe there's more. I believe you have more. I want you to have the most epic, incredible comeback story of all time. I want the whole world cheering for you. That's what I want, because that's what you deserve. So remember these clues. Go back and watch this again if you need to. If you need more videos, go to GlennLundy.com. You can find some more there. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to GlennLundy.com. If you haven't got your free t-shirt yet, go to GlennLundy.com. You can get this t-shirt right here for free. Go to GlennLundy.com. You can do that. Most importantly, come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag Rise and Grind, hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind, hashtag Rise and Grind. Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world. It's so alarming. I hashtag Rise and Grind, hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind, hashtag Rise and Grind. Grind, grind, hashtag Rise and Grind, 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 hashtag Rise and Grind, 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 hashtag Rise and Grind, grind, grind. Don't stop, get it, good morning. Don't stop, get it, good morning. Don't stop, get it, good morning. Don't stop, get it, hashtag Rise and Grind. Let's go, hashtag Rise and Grind. 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 Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.